Oh, look, it's me making a somewhat professional video. Not even in the slightest. It's not professional in the slightest. I'm just doing a YouTube video because I need one for tomorrow. But it's also a topic I want to do. So, before we start, I gotta do the shill. We're at, let me look. I think we're at 595 subscribers. Bro, we could get to 600 before the month is over. We can. We could. I would love to hit 600 before the end of the month, the end of the year, basically. If we don't, it's fine. But like, hey, if I get a subscriber a day, we would make it. We would make it. Uh, so yeah, thumbs up. Let's talk about shear cold. Shear cold, the new mechanic in Genshin Impact. For Dragonspine, which okay. So if you want to quick, the title of the video is probably like, is sheer cold a good mechanic? I'm gonna make a, here's the quick synopsis. It's good. I have a couple gripes with it. I have a couple annoyances, but it's still good. Now let's get into the more detailed part. Why is it good? Okay. It's added a much needed level of difficulty to the game. So, the new enemies types, the only truly new enemies were the uh rotator guys that shoot you. They're like basically turrets in the air. And then the new ruin guard, and then no, not those. And then the new ruin guard. Uh I'm not counting the Fatui Crow girl mage, and the Fatui cryo mage, and the big hilly troll cryo guy, because those are just different elements of already existing enemies, which is fine. It's good. That's still variety. But there's only a few new enemy types and enemies in the game. Why do I say sheer cold is because those enemies, even the new ruin guard, honestly, sometimes he feels weaker than the normal tiny, the smaller ruin guard. The hunter feels so much stronger than the big what is it? Gruul. It's something. It's some people call him the chieftain ruin guard. The big one, the laser beam guy. He sometimes feels weaker than the uh other ruin guards. But what makes all of this place a lot more difficult is sheer cold. You have to micromanage a element, and good on Mahoyo for not making sheer cold proc cryo. Okay? Sheer cold does not proc cryo, so hydro units still can be used. People like Barbara can still be used in Dragonspine, even though it's not recommended. They can still be used. Uh, Mona absolutely can still be used. It's just, again, it's just cryo, unless Mona procs Hydro. If Mona procs Hydro, then no. Uh, but even Barbara, who procs Hydro, it's like so tiny of a split second that it just like doesn't even matter if she procs Hydro. Uh, yeah, it doesn't. So you aren't constantly frozen as you go into water. Water, like since water procs Hydro, you get get colder. You get sheer cold faster if you got the Hydro proc on it. Why am I saying the Hydro proc? Because there's another element in the game called Pyro. Pyro does dog shit. The only thing Pyro does. Okay, wait. I'm getting into the stuff I don't like. Let's keep talking about the positives. I'm sorry. Positives. I already talked how it added a very much needed skill cap. Not a skill cap, a difficulty increase, because you got to micromanage something. And it's not, and also another, you might not see it as a good thing, but you can't bum rush through content. You can't. You can still do it, but like not to the degree as you could do in Mondstadt and Liwei, and whatever you call it. And that's great for many reasons. People can't just go through the whole thing, and that gives MiHoYo time to bring in more content. But it might be a downside if there's gonna be so much content. Oh god. But what I'm saying is it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Besides that, this one let's talk about shear. Let's talk about the bad parts of shear cold. Let's talk about the bad parts of shear cold. There's another element that's in the game. You know, pyro? Basically fire. Yeah, fire, pyro. Does absolutely nothing. Okay? Okay? You know what pyro does? Pyro lights the torches around so the shear cold thing can go down. Okay, I get. Okay, for people who says like you can't burn the grass. Okay, I get that. But maybe they could have added a mechanic. You know, like pyro characters. You know, like you can start melting the grass, the snow around you, and then at some point you can burn it. It maybe takes like a couple seconds or a ton of like pyro, but like that could be a thing. Or whenever a pyro character is casting their pyro ability where they have fire warmth near them, it should like stop the sheer cold action from going on. Or Xingyang, she literally has a pyro shield around her. A shield of fire around her that procs pyro. Do you not get why I'm a little upset that pyro is a lot less useful in this place than it could be? Okay, then you might be thinking, oh, then people could like get through this place super quick if they have Xingyang or Diluc, or well, it's a pyro character. Okay? Here's the thing, if Hydro can proc a faster decline, I mean a faster increase of your you know, sheer cold, then pyro should hold it or stop it. Okay? If it's not gonna decrease it, fine. Stop it. Okay? Maybe my idea of melting the grass and freezing it is either too hard or too OP. Fine, don't do that. But do something. Don't decrease it then. Just stop it. While casting, Bennett's sword, Diluc's fire thing, Shang Yang's shield, like the sheer cold stops for a bit or something like that. Okay? Just something like that. Okay? I guess the reason they're not doing that is because then maybe they would do a cryo thing where cryo makes you colder. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I really think Pyro should do a little bit more than nothing. And I really wish that it was such a big opportunity. Besides that, I don't really have many other complaints of sheer cold. Maybe that's a little annoying, but like that's just me knowing that the game's a little harder because of it. Okay? That's not really a valid complaint. A little annoying. I think it's fine. I don't... Here, comment below what you think about sheer code. And like the video. Okay? Next video, definitely going to be one on our man Albedo. So I hope to see you next time. Peace.